and cheerful morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine at home and taking care of your health. So we're back with our English class. And as you remember, in the last class, we had started with chapter number 7, Value of Time. So as I told you, before starting with the story, we will first complete the glossary, that is the meanings part. So in the first part, we have studied 10 meanings. And now, we will complete the remaining ones. Okay, so let us begin. Now, this is your meanings. First is recitation competition. An event in which people recite a piece of poetry to compete with each other to find out who is the best. Now what it means, I'm sure you might have heard about the recitation competition. So what happens is the teacher tells you, you have to memorize this poem, certain poem, and आपको properly अच्छे से memorize करना होता है, and you have to say it in front of the class. So whichever student recites the poem in the best way wins the prize. Okay, so that is the recitation competition. She is well prepared for the recitation competition. So this is the sentence. Regularly, at fixed gaps in an even or balanced ways. Regularly का मतलब क्या? कि proper fixed gaps में in an even or balanced space. Now for example, if I tell you that you take your meals regularly, हम अपने meals regularly लेते हैं and regular time पे. So what it means? See, if I say that breakfast, you do your breakfast at 9 a.m. then you do your lunch at 2 p.m. So आप क्या कर रहे हो? आप regular time भी maintain कर रहे हो. So at regular period, you take your breakfast and then your lunch. In the same way, regularly we have online classes, right? So this is also an example. Children who study regularly do well in exams, right? ऐसे बच्चे जो regularly studies करते हैं, that is ऐसे नहीं कि exam से एक दिन पहले हम पढ़ रहे हैं, but every day something or the other, some part they cover, so they can get good marks. Now, ridiculous. This meaning we have studied in a previous chapter, that is very silly. Ridiculous means बहुत ही silly, very stupid, very foolish you can say. This is a ridiculous idea and it will not work. Ridiculous हम generally किस चीज़ के लिए बोलते हैं? जो हमें पता है कि किसी ने कुछ idea दिया and we feel that it's of no use and we are quite sure that it's silly, ऐसा कुछ करने का कोई meaning नहीं बनता. So that is ridiculous. Softly. Softly means not too loudly. Softly बात करना, है ना? जिससे मैम बोलती हैं, your parents also say that you should not talk very loudly, but you should say politely or softly. Spots. What is it? Sees or notices a person or thing, especially suddenly or when it is not easy to do. Spot करना means हम किसी को notice करें, किसी को देखें. Now for example, when we go to the parties, हम parties में जाते हैं, we go to wedding, so there are so many people out there and इतनी सारे public में से अगर हम अपने friend को spot करें, so what is it? To notice it. Okay, इतने unoften means ऐसी जगह जहाँ हमने expect नहीं किया था and इतनी भीड़ थी, still हमने अपने friend को देख लिया, that means to spot him. To see or notice a person or thing, especially suddenly, यानी कि एकदम से spot करना. हमने तो सोचा ही नहीं था, we were just eating or we were having fun and suddenly we saw our friend. So that is to spot, or when it is not easy to do. As I told you, during the wedding there are so many people and it is not easy to find our friends. So फिर भी आपने suddenly अपने friend को देख लिया, so that is spot. Now timetable. What is it? A list showing the times at which particular events will happen or what particular thing must be done. This you all know, right? What is timetable? I have also given you the timetable for online classes, for the videos. So timetable में क्या होता है? Timetable में पूरी list होती है showing the times in which the events will happen. That is, your first period will happen at which time, second period at which time, so on. Okay. For example, in school we follow a new timetable every month. Clear? Then to and fro. To and fro means what? Backwards and forward. Backward and forward. First we'll read the sentence, you'll be able to understand. The swing is moving to and fro. Swing कैसे चल रही है? Backward and forward. अब आप सब swing पे बैठे हो, है ना? बहुत मज़ा आती है. कैसे चलती है वो पीछे and आगे? So this is the word for it. To and fro. That means backward and then forward. Okay? Then tomorrow. What is the meaning of tomorrow? The day after tomorrow. What is it? The day after tomorrow. Okay, which will be the day tomorrow? Tell me. Yes. So, ऐसे हमें ध्यान रखना है. For example, if today is Monday, so tomorrow will be Tuesday. Okay, the day after tomorrow. Value. To think that something is important. वैल्यू करना, किसी चीज़ की वैल्यू करना. वैल्यू हम किस चीज़ की करते हैं? Something which is precious, which is valuable. Precious. For example, if I tell you that your parents have given you a very nice and expensive toy. बहुत ही beautiful और expensive toy दिया. So you should value it, right? Why? Because we know कि वो बहुत मुश्किल से मिला है. पहले मम्मी पापा मान नहीं रहे थे. Plus it is also expensive and delicate, so we have to take care of it. So this is value. To think that something is important. We should value time. Time is also very important, as I told you. We cannot buy time. We have to maintain proper timetable to manage everything. Last, yesterday, the day before today. आज से पहले वाला दिन. That is yesterday. As we were discussing the example, today is Monday. So yesterday was what? Sunday. Good. Okay, so yesterday means what? The day before today. I went to my friend's house yesterday. मैं अपने friend के घर कल गया था. Okay, पहले गया था. Sunday को गया था. अगर आप Monday को बता रहे हो, that means आप Sunday को गए थे. Is it clear, students? So with this we have completed the glossary part and I hope it is clear to all of you. So we'll meet in the next class. Till that, God bless you all. Goodbye.